What up? What up? What up, internet? Who you are, where you be, where you at, what you see. This is Pop Culture Parent, favorite podcast under the sun, where we talk about everything from life, pop culture, and everything in between. But again, we are back with a One Piece check-in. You know what time it is. I'm one of your hosts, Mark M.F. Jones, and I'm joined by...
This is Niels D.R.Y.
And because we're talking about One Piece, we don't really have any new One Piece news or anything like that. But we're talking about a big staple in One Piece. And for those of you who don't know, in One Piece, there's
Arguably the biggest statement.
the biggest, there's these things called devil fruits, or in the dub, the cursed fruit, maybe. And these fruits, Nell, stop me if I'm wrong,
Mm,
they exist in the world of One Piece. You eat them, you lose the ability to swim, but you gain a great ability. Not all the time. Sometimes they're really, really stupid.
very stupid. Yes, yes.
But but a lot of them are really cool. And so we thought about, let's do a list. Let's do a list episode for One Piece, and let's talk about our top five favorite devil fruits. Not necessarily what we think is the strongest or whatever, but just our personal favorite devil
Personal
fruits.
favorite. Yep, yep, yep. So, Mark, before we jump in, I just think there's a hilarious story about the concept of devil fruits and our mutual friend. Do you want to tell the story? Because
Now
I
you
think
go
it's
ahead.
hilarious.
You go ahead.
Because I'm essentially telling the story that you told me, which is this. So, 20 years ago, or however long ago, you were, a One Piece, you still are a One Piece fan, but you were a big One Piece fan. You were trying to get myself and our mutual friend to watch One Piece. And I remember you trying to explain the story, and you said something about the gum gum fruit, and we were like, immediately no, immediately no. And
Well,
then, oh, go ahead, go ahead.
more, that's pretty much it, but this is what happened.
Yes, yes,
This is when the Four Kids dub was out, and I called our
yes.
mutual friend. I was like, hey, that show I wanted you to watch, it's on right now. Turn to channel 5. And he turns to channel 5, and we're watching Yayo, 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 and it gets to
Hmm.
he's made of rubber. How did that happen? Yo, he took a bite of gum gum, and our mutual friend said, no. It was like, no, no. I was like, what do you mean, no? What do you mean, no? He's like,
Oh my
no.
goodness.
He ate a fruit made of gum gum? No. And ever, Nels, ever since then, failure after failure after failure, getting this dude to watch One Piece. Something about gum gum fruit. He wanted no part in any of it.
And I was right there with them. I was right there with them. I was even more stringent than he was. I was like, that sounds dumb, and I already don't like pirates. No, immediately no. And now we're doing an episode about our top five devil fruits.
It's amazing. I love it.
It's amazing what can happen in a year. Sheesh. All right, sir. So the way we do lists here in Pop Cult Parent is we start from five and go to one, and then we see which ones we have in common, and we talk about those. And we also do honorable mentions. So, Mark, I think we'll just go back and forth, and I'll start.
Yeah.
I have a fun fact for my list.
Okay.
All of my devil fruits, except for two on the honorable mentions, are Paramecias. So.
Wow. Okay.
That is
Okay.
the fun fact.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought we
Hmm.
were going to have the same list. We will not.
We probably won't.
Nice.
We
All
probably
right.
won't. So should I just do my top five and then
Yeah,
or
yeah,
do you
you
want
go
to
through
do
your
you want the
top.
suspense? What do you want?
Let's you do your top 5, you do 5, I do 5, you do 4, I do 4. Let's go like that.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. All
All
right.
right.
So at the number five spot is the Giro Giro no Mi, also known as the Glare Glare fruit by Viola Andressrosa. That is
Okay.
Rebecca's sister or aunt, something like that.
That's the
Yep, and she can see the whole island. My quick rationale is in the world of One Piece, I want to see where everybody at. I want to know where they are and how far
I
away
don't
they
want
are from me.
no surprises. I want
I
to
want
know where
none.
Kaido's at, where Shanks is at.
I want to know where they at so I know where not to be. I thought her
Dog,
power was the most. I know it's the number 5 on my list, but as far as usefulness in that world,
yo,
it is the number one most useful
that's
tool. I want to know where they at.
yo.
So I'm not there.
I just see you getting ready for bed. You got a little nightcap on. You're like, all right, I'm getting ready for bed. You're like, all right, there's Kaido. All right, Onigashima. There's
Everybody there where they need
Shanks.
to be.
And there's Whitebeard. You're like, all right, good. You just, well,
Yeah.
hold up. Who's that? Who's that? Blackbeard, get a little close. Get a little close.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Exactly.
I
Exactly.
fully respect that, and that makes so much sense. That is a great, good one, good one. My
Thank
number
you.
five is the berry bear. Is it the berry no me or the barrier fruit? Bartolomeo's fruit. And Nels, I picked this one because I feel like this is a very significantly underrated devil fruit. I think there's some devil fruits that are so amazing that people just lean into the power of the fruit and they don't
Yep.
really try to gain hockey or anything. All right, Nels, this is a devil fruit that the past wielder conjured it, and Odin could not break it. A man who scarred Kaido
Yes.
could not break through this devil fruit. Now, take that. Imagine if you had this fruit and you had Conqueror's hockey. You would be a
Him.
problem.
You be him.
That's it. One Piece
You be
is
him.
over. You found the One Piece. You
You be
are a
him.
problem. And my perfect world, it's like you even awaken this fruit so then you can shape it however you want. You can shape it over your own body. And like I did like
Absolutely. That's
yes.
probably the awakened version of it.
And I think
Something like
Barto,
that.
he, like I like him as a character, but
You're
he
probably
just
Jean Grey if you want to keep it a buck.
exactly.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? You're probably like the Invisible Woman. Like you're doing Matilda
yeah,
stuff. You know what I'm saying with
yes.
the barrier fruit. You know what I'm
Like
saying? So
Odin, Odin could not penetrate this fruit. So it's not the most exciting devil fruit, but I think if it was awakened with some hockey, I think it'd be a problem. It'd be really, really cool.
and because of its usefulness, that's why that is my number 4 fruit. So we've already covered my number
Nice,
4.
nice.
I love that thing. I'm like, yo, that's exactly what I want in
So
this world.
talk to me about why you put it as your number four.
Literally everything you said. But I'm talking about, dog, I'm walking around just a little bit more comfortable.
Oh,
Cause
I'm the
I'm walking around
worst.
like this, bruh.
Dog, let's keep it a buck. I'm Trump. If I got the I'm like, oh, they're eating the dogs. They're scum. They're but I'm like this the whole time.
Yeah. I'm like this the whole time,
They're
bruh.
scum. They're intelligent. They're eating the dogs. But I'm like, they're not like
What you
us.
gonna do? What you gonna
Dog,
do?
I'm running
Dog.
up in people's houses, kicking down their
Hey, what's
door,
going on?
and
Y'all
kicking
good?
over their Sunday dinner. I'm like, hey,
People will swear I was in the gang, and I'm just like, nah, man. I don't rock with none of y'all.
dog. I would walk into Marie Joie and just like, what's up,
So
everybody?
y'all good? Y'all good? Odin couldn't get through this.
I,
Y'all back up.
bruh,
Back up.
if I had the barrier fruit, I would be at Marine Ford just watching, just like, oh wow, oh, there go
It's getting
Whitebeard.
real.
Ooh, look at Blackbeard, look what he's
You be
doing.
eating popcorn like this?
Just sitting there. Oh, 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 he killed Ace. He killed Ace.
I would hang out with Garp. I'd be on Garp's boat. Just like go because that's a movie. bro. You know he's always gonna make it out of it. It's just watching that man work,
Bruh,
please.
Garp, you know Garp's about to do the Galaxy Impact. You go there to get
To
a
watch.
POV. Like, oh,
Oh,
oh, y'all better run. Y'all better run.
y'all better go.
Y'all
Y'all
better
better
go.
go. Here it comes. Oh my
Here
goodness, that's
it
hilarious. That is hilarious. Anyways,
Oh my
what's your
God.
number four?
All right, don't hate me. My number four is a tie. I only have one tie. My number four is a tie between the Pika Pika no Mi or the Gora Gora no Mi.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Kizaru's Devil Fruit, which makes you into light, but because and you should relate because we're black, we're only allowed to have electric abilities.
Of course.
So naturally,
Of
but no,
course.
no, no. I mean, dude, like gun in my head. I think I picked the Pika Pika no Mi to be light. I can make my own lightsaber whenever I want. I can turn into light. I can shoot lasers out of my essence. Like that's dope. But there's something about being lightning. Like like that's just even cooler. And I think it's just how Enel carries himself, you know? But
The
like
man is Eminem. That's
he's
why
Eminem.
you like him.
He's
He is
Eminem. But
Eminem.
I think if I had to pick, I think the Pika Pika no Mi it's just it looks cool. What Kizaru does with it is dope. Like I said, he can make his own lightsabers. He can shoot like laser beams. It's just a really dope devil fruit.
Yeah, this is tricky, Mark. The Pika Pika no Mi is probably the right answer, right?
Yeah.
But I want electric powers.
But
You know what I'm saying?
I wanna
I
be
want
him.
I want electric powers. You know what I'm saying? Like it is logically it make the light one makes sense. Less weaknesses, more efficient. You can travel. It's there's no weaknesses. You don't have to worry
Yeah.
about Rubbermen. Like that's the right choice. And yet I want electric powers. I
Dude,
don't know what to tell you.
I I think maybe not awakened. I don't know, awakened or not. I think the Pika Pika is the only devil fruit not talking about hockey, but like fruit to fruit can like maybe battle Blackbeards. There's no
I
shadow where there's light.
Yeah, but like it's like a darkness fruit. Like it sucks in everything, including light.
That's
Like it
true.
sucks in everything. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the only way to beat that is with hockey. Like
Yeah.
Blackbeard's like darkness fruit. And like I wonder why he doesn't use it that often anymore. Is it because like sucks life out of him or something? Like I don't remember. It's
Well,
something about it.
he did say something about maybe I'm making this up. I think he said like it does hurt to use the fruit.
Yeah, well, he's more sensitive to pain
Yeah.
because he uses that fruit.
Yeah.
And like which is the opposite of Luffy, who like
Cause
doesn't really get hurt because he's a rubber man.
cause we saw I love Blackbeard, dog. We saw Marine Ford when Whitebeard came, Blackbeard's like, help me! Help me!
I will die.
Attack! Attack!
Shoot him and don't stop. Empty the clip.
Empty the clip. It's like the beginning of Jurassic Park. Shoot her! Shoot her!
Oh my goodness, yo. It's like, dog, as shook as we are with Whitebeard, he was right in front
He
of
was
him.
he was the Kevin Hart. Help me! Help
Help
me!
me. Yeah, man, the brother was shook, and I get it. I get it. I get it. All right, we ready for number three?
hmm
My number three is the Tashi Tashi no Mi, also known as the Age fruit,
Oh,
held by Bonnie, Jewelry Bonnie. This fruit is amazing. All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
This is you can tell I love the first two because this one is amazing. The fact that like I think Randy Troy calls it like the anywhere everywhere all at once fruit where you can tap
Oh,
in
that
other
is
potential
perfect.
timelines. Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
perfect.
You can tap in other potential timelines of yourself and give other people a distorted future. Like it's OP.
Yeah.
It is a ridiculous devil fruit power. and it's cool. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? The only tricky thing about it is it's only useful if you're young. Because like the older
yeah.
you get, the more you've seen, the less
The
like
less
the more realistic,
imagination.
yeah.
Yeah,
And the more realistic your future is. So that's like the only caveat. If it was about like if this was the top five ones that I would need if I was put in the world of One Piece, this wouldn't make my list.
yeah.
But as far as the coolness of it, it's definitely up there.
And, and give it to Oda, like he made it cool 10 years later.
Yeah.
From when we first saw it. Because when we first saw it, we thought it was just like, oh, you could just change people's ages.
Hmm.
But it even changes her age, you know. But like, yeah, that is perfect. That anything everywhere all at once, devil fruit.
Yeah, shout out to Randy Troy.
Yeah, and like we've theorized like what does that mean? Bonnie became a Nika, like and can devil fruits kind of like can you merge them? Can you have a tag team? Can you take the AJ fruit and use Puddin's devil fruit and use the whatever
Yes.
and like
Yes.
so so cool. So cool.
Yeah, it's
Very
like
nice.
yeah, I mean I think that's why it's dope. She could do all that. So, we'll see.
And we've
What
we've
about
only scratched the surface of what she can do. And I ask you this. What I don't know how to frame this, but okay. When we first saw Bonnie, we thought, oh, she can just change ages. We got Bonnie is what? She's like her real age is like 10, 12-ish, something like
she's
that.
something like that. She's young, like
What does
10,
that mean
13.
about every devil fruit we've ever seen, Nels? Is like is Oda is it just this fruit or is he just shown us the surface of every fruit?
He's shown us the surface of every fruit.
Okay.
And it's kind of like Avatar. You could be a waterbender or you can turn that mother sucker into being a
Blood.
bloodbender.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like how you freak it, how well you freak it. Like if you like Kobe in the gym, you could become a bloodbender. You know
Got
what I'm
you.
saying? Or you can,
Got you.
do little puddles here and there.
Yeah.
I think that's what Oda's on. Like all these, if you nasty with it, you could be a problem.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
My number three, I feel
Mhm.
like is kind of like your number three, just different circumstances, is the Hito Hito no Mi Nika or the Gum Gum fruit, right? And I picked this one as my number three for a couple reasons. First, I'm gonna take it as the Gum Gum fruit. I said a while ago, I think One Piece made stretching cool.
You did
I
say that.
know we've had Mr. Fantastic. I know we have Plastic Man, but until I saw Monkey D. Luffy, I never wanted stretchy powers. I just didn't. And like Luffy taking his devil fruit, working with it, making that ability something formidable was really cool. So I take it on that level. But now that it is the Sun God Nika fruit, and essentially Luffy can do he's the mask. He has
He's
Toon
the
Force
mask.
now.
He has to enforce.
He
Yep.
can do
Yep.
whatever he wants. His imagination is only the limit. So it is kind of like the age fruit, but age isn't a limit. It is only his will and his imagination that limits him. And that's just really, really dope to me.
It it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the mask, like Toon Force, bruh, in a cartoon where no one else has it. That's fascinating. And like it would have made my list except for one part, which is a very clear and distinct weakness. Like the fact that you can only use it for a limited time and you are really hungry. Like all these other devil fruit users and all their powers, when they take it to that point, they're just at that point. It doesn't come with like a big old caveat. So that is like the one thing about the devil fruit. But you know what? Plot. I get why. It makes the plot better. Like keep it, Oda. I'm not complaining. It's just not on my list.
Yeah.
But it's a dope fruit. It makes the story great and Yeah, like I think what was so fascinating about that reveal was, oh yes, like making everything rubber would make you look like or feel like you are a cartoon character. If you could make
Yeah.
everything rubber around you, yes, you would be a cartoon character.
And
So that
we
was just a
we
great
we talked
reveal.
about this when Gear 5 first came up. There's a reason why Warner Brothers Studios did that animation. It it is essentially the Toon Force fruit. And those who might know what we're talking about, Toon Force is it's this. I mean, you might be better at explaining this, Nels, but like it's this superpower, this made up power like the mask has, where you essentially are a cartoon, which means you can do anything you want. You can pull stuff out of your pockets. You can turn into things. You can stretch. You can, get small. Anything to your imagination, which pretty much makes you invincible.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know?
The best way to say it is like Toon Force is similar to like Speed Force. Speed Force, you are tapping into this force and energy and using it to like be super fast. The most OP one is Toon Force, where you can tap into the world of imagination, and as wild as your imagination is, you can just do it. You essentially turn into Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
And that is why, like, everyone who taps into Toon Force is so loony because they can
You
do
have to be.
anything,
You have to
and that
be.
drives you crazy.
Yeah.
They can do anything. They are
It
that
it
free.
it
So,
it's like if you break down like the comic, I never read the comic of the mask, but I've like kind of like read into it. It's why that character is so crazy. The mask comics are very dark. It's
mhm.
because like to be in Toon Force, it is you're the genie. You're Robin Williams genie from Aladdin, but like your brain can't handle it, so you're just I'm a dinosaur now. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
yep,
Like,
yep.
and it just makes you
That's
crazy.
that's exactly it. And that's the main character of One Piece. His ultimate power up, his ultimate final form
Yeah.
is to be the mask. That is,
Oh, I love it.
anyways, yeah. Great number three. You ready for number two?
Yes, sir.
The Gura Gura no Mi, also known as the Quake Quake fruit, that belongs to my favorite One Piece character, Whitebeard. This man grabbing the screen, hitting the thing like this. Mark that.
Making the oceans like
Mark, I remember watching like the first episode of Marineford. We watched it together. I found out about Ace. And then no, it was maybe like the second episode. Whitebeard jumped off the boat, or Whitebeard like just moved to the top of the boat. And when he went, I had never seen it before. And I was like, he just punched the screen. He punched the anime screen and made everything move. This is the greatest devil fruit ever. I was
it
like, bro,
it's
I
a cool
still, I
fruit.
miss you, Whitebeard. I
I
miss you, Whitebeard.
We've
Mm.
seen in other media people have like the power of like earthquakes and whatever, but like I essentially it's the power to like control vibration, right? When you really
Yeah,
break it
or to
down,
be according to the wiki, it's to be a Quake man and to be able to produce vibrations. So,
which that's everything. Vibration is there is no life on earth without vibration. Sound is vibration, just everything vibrates. So like to be able to tap into that and just break it down, like I'm gonna quake the air. I'm gonna take the vibrations in the air and make them shatter. I'm gonna take the vibrations in the ocean and make them like produce objects. Like it is just crazy. And I don't know who says it, but it's said in the anime or the manga that Whitebeard's devil fruit could on its own destroy the planet.
yes. Yes. Sengoku says it.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Just like
And that is why when they captured Ace, they're like, bring me everyone. Bring me
I don't care.
everyone
I don't care what everyone's doing. Get back to Marineford now.
now, immediately. I need you right now.
You know what's so funny? You know what's so dog? You just made me think about something, and it's right there. But it wasn't like so in One Piece right now. We're expecting like a grand war, right? Marineford wasn't like, oh, all the pirates are going to be here. It was Whitebeard is coming to Marineford. Call the warlords. Call, call everyone and get back home immediately.
Oh. Bring your butt back now. Whitebeard's coming here.
Yo, and I'll never forget. We laugh about it all the time. There's that one scene with the nun. She's like, "Oh Lord, Whitebeard, oh please, please don't." One guy,
And she's
one,
far away. She's nowhere near the action, but she's like, Lord, please.
oh Lord,
And Mark, if I lived there, I'd be right next to her.
oh,
That is,
and
and
then
that is why I think his power is dope. And that's why it's my number two.
what's so cool is that he can put it into his weapons. He can
Hmm.
put it into, but dude, when Akainu knows that Whitebeard's behind him, and he's just like, and that's when he know he effed up. It's
Yeah.
just like how he survived. Look, the only way he survived is like Black Whitebeard is 80 and he forgot how to use hockey. Like I
The
don't know
grace
how.
of God.
It's
Oda must have forgot what he made him, what
it's
made
not
happen
even
to him.
like you know what? It's not even like he's 80. It's like he was 80 and then that one extra day he got a weak enough that like you lived. Like,
No, well, I think we're meant to believe Akainu is one of one.
yeah.
He's like the top dog,
Yeah.
like Marine guy.
That is that. He's that dude. You don't run the Navy and not be him. So like I'll give him
Yeah.
that. But like he like
No
Akainu is
one else
like
in the show would have made it. Can I be
yeah, no
clear
one else.
here? No one else would have made it.
And you look at that scene and kind of was like, well, this is when I die. He
Yeah.
just he just is like,
Akainu
well,
was shocked that he made it out of that. It's like, all right, okay, okay,
he's
I'm
like,
still on the
well,
show.
I did what I did. Ace had to go, and this is just how it is.
Dying a hero. Dying a
Dying
hero.
here. Man.
All right, what about your two?
So yo, my number two is the is I think it's pronounced the Uo Uo no Mi or the fish fruit model dragon, Kaido's devil fruit.
Hmm.
Dog, I it you're a dragon. You're a dragon. What else?
There's
Let's
really
move to
not
number
much else
one.
to say.
You're a dragon, dog.
There's not much else to say. That's it. I
You're a
This is me trying
dragon.
to add more content,
I don't know what
but
else
there's
to
nothing else
say.
you need to say.
You're a
Become a
dragon.
dragon. Period. It is on my honorable mention list.
It is such a cool devil fruit. It like it wields a lot of power, and it's like, dog, you're a dragon.
You're a
You're
dragon.
he picked up Onigashima.
With
People
clouds.
people tend to forget. Like, yo, it was a gang jump on Kaido. This man was floating an island, fighting the worst generation, and still like floating the island,
And
fighting
still
everybody.
moving the island
He's
there.
still moving the like. And then the other thing, what I like about it, in English, it's called the fish fruit.
Yes.
And you would wonder like why is this called the fish fruit? And I think I've talked to you this about before. The it's based that devil fruit is based off of the legend. There's a Japanese like folklore about a I think it's
Koi fish.
a
Yeah.
koi fish swimming up a
A
waterfall and
waterfall.
becoming a
Hmm.
dragon, which is also what Gyarados in Pokemon, Magikarp the Gyarados is based off of, and Kaido does look like a Gyarados.
Kaido looks just like
He
Gyarados.
looks just like a Gyarados. Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what, man? If we talked about like if devil fruits were real, it'd be really hard for me if I had my choice of picking not to pick Kaido's devil fruit. I don't know what there's something about being a dragon. It's just so cool.
Mark, that was my bar. That was my bar. Literally, all these five are the only ones I'd pick over Kaido's. My bar was, is it cooler than Kaido's? Great. And only five made it. There are 200 devil fruits, Mark.
No,
Only five are cooler than Kaido's, in my humble opinion.
I
So
mean,
yeah.
it's cool. It's a Zoan. It has a very cool hybrid form. I mean, Kaido's strong, but I'm willing to bet he gets. It doesn't hurt that he has his devil fruit.
Mhm.
He's like he fights. He fight Luffy in this devil fruit form. I don't know. It's just cool. It's a cool design. He's intimidating in this
Mhm.
form. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one of my favorite
it's
devil
dope.
fruits.
It's
Yeah.
dope. And again, it made my honorable mention. All right. Time for, well, before we do our number ones, let me name all my honorable mentions to you.
Okay.
So I had the Wapu no Mi, or the Warp Fruit by
Yeah.
Van Auger. That's being the ability to, transport yourself, teleport yourself from one place to the other.
Hmm.
What's that movie called with Hayden
Push
Christensen? Huh?
is it's not push, is it?
It's not
Jumper?
Push. Jumper.
Okay.
You Jumper.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then there's the Hobie Hobie no Mi, or the Hobby Hobby fruit. That is
The most
sugar.
OP, the most OP fruit in One Piece.
And the only reason that didn't make my list is like, I don't, that is evil. That
Yeah.
she isn't, that is an evil devil fruit. To
Yeah.
want to dream that anyone you touch becomes a toy and is forgotten by everyone is
And
a
not only that,
disgusting dream.
they
It
become
is
your
a terrible
slaves
dream.
too.
And become your slaves that you control the conditions to is an evil, evil devil fruit.
Evil, dark.
Terrible. Oda had a bad day that day. That was just dark. And then the other two is Kaido and Marco, the Tori Tori no Mi, or the
Marco
Bird
is one
Bird
of
Fruit
mine.
Model Phoenix.
Yeah,
Marco's
Marco is
fruit
one
is
of
dope.
mine. If I had to pick a zone, if I had to pick a zone besides Kaido, I'd pick Marco's.
Hmm.
It's just very cool. Some of my honorable mentions was Blackbeard's. You
Which
know,
one? I'm joking.
I know which one. His dark fruit. Another honorable mention was Sengoku's
Hmm.
devil fruit. It's a Hito Hito, but I think Buddha.
Yep. No, it's a, yeah,
Um,
Hito model Buddha.
yeah.
Yep. Hmm.
Ace's fruit, the flame. I mean, firepower, dog. Come on.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
like
he'd be the main character of many
any
different
other
mangas.
anime. You would be the main
You'd be
character.
the main character.
The press fruit, the gravitational.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. With the one of the admirals. Hmm.
Yes. And then I'm trying to think. I had another one that was my honorable mention. Sorry, I'm bad. Crocodiles. Crocodiles fruit is an honorable mention.
Bro, I hate sand.
I hate sand too,
I
but
hate
dog,
sand.
have you ever seen like I don't know what they're called, but they're like one of those
A
sand
dust
pressers?
storm?
No, not a dust storm, but like a sand presser where they use sand to like get rust off of things or
Oh no, I have not seen that.
dude, have you go on YouTube and watch when they put like a fruit or a piece of meat in that. It like rips it to shreds. So like like Crocodile is that dude, but he's just like playing it easy. No, another one that I really liked is the arm fruit, baby five's fruit,
Yeah, that's a good one.
where she could turn like
That's a
any
good
part of
one.
her body into a weapon. It looks cool. And I think that's it for my honorable mentions. I don't think I have. Oh, what's her name in Baroque Works? And I don't know why. I just think from a logical standpoint, this would be really cool power to have, where she can change her weight.
Hmm. Who is
Uh,
that?
is that Miss Valentine? No.
I don't know, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I just think like that'd be like a cool little fruit to have, ability to have.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's interesting. If you can't tell, I'm watching the Sam Presser videos.
Oh, so you seen what sand does to people?
Have mercy. Good. It's clean. There was so much rust, and
Oh, I
it's
know my
clean now.
my last one, and I really think this is an underrated devil fruit. The I think it was the Bar no Mi. The was it Bluno? The first dude Luffy fights in Water 7 or Enies Lobby. The
Yeah,
Door
yeah,
fruit
yeah. Yeah.
with
The
the
the guy
pocket
who can
dimension.
like go into the pocket dimension. Yep.
Yes, I feel like it's a very underrated devil fruit.
Because he got his ass kicked by Gear 2
Dog,
Luffy.
Luffy.
Luffy hit him with the
Dog, he was
that
done.
that devil fruit got irrelevant quick.
He was done real quick.
That man was not ready for that. He was like,
Dog,
that
when
was not in the
Luffy,
scouting report.
it was so disrespectful when Luffy like grabbed like his head and did like the rocket to the back of his. I was like, come on, dog.
And that's when I knew Luffy was mad. I was like, oh nah, he wants Rob. He's gonna get Robin back. Okay, let me stop watching these Sam videos. So my number one, did you even have to ask? The Opie Opie no Mi.
Nails,
The Op
it's
Op
my number
fruit.
one
Of
too.
course it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't
Why
it be?
wouldn't it be? It is the
That is,
best.
it is the best. It is the best. You become God in a little 3x3 area? Boom.
Shambles,
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. It's the best.
dog. It, I love it. It is so cool, and I think the limitations of it. I don't know why it makes me love it even more because
Absolutely.
essentially, let's be real. Keep it a buck. It's the Nika fruit, but it's in a space.
And it's controlled. It's a
Yes,
lot more finite and controlled. So you
yeah.
ain't gonna go crazy. You ain't gotta laugh and be giddy. You can be precise. Like, no, this is exactly what I'm going to do.
You can apply it to objects. To like, I just love the
It's
op
so
op fruit.
cool, Mark.
It
It's
is.
so cool, man. It's so cool. Like, and sometimes this is like when I know I became a fan and I start setting unrealistic expectations. Brother, the last time I saw Law again, I'm like, Law, you shouldn't lose fights, bruh. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Why is he
like,
losing?
no.
You should
There's
never
there's
lose a fight.
and I
You know,
and I just like him too much. Because anytime I've seen him in a fight, since I understood his power, I'm like, nah, there's no way you should be losing this.
but
Like
I
this
think
is this is messed up.
Law's a very good example of when you lean on your devil fruit. As far as I know, like Law has no conqueror's hockey, right?
Nah.
Does he have any hockey? I
We
would think he
can
has observation.
assume he has hockey because in the episode when the germs made him a woman,
Yeah.
his hockey is what broke him out of it. So
Okay.
he like
Okay.
infused himself with hockey and he was able to do that. At
Now,
least that's what the
is
anime
that
says.
conqueror's hockey? What hockey is that?
I'm pretty sure he's not a conqueror.
Yeah,
It's
right?
just it's just hockey.
It's just
You know,
hockey.
hockey when you like use it on your body, it becomes armament hockey, or when you use it for observation or conquerors. But like it's just the concept of hockey. So if you just charging yourself up with hockey, then that's what it is. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
No, no, I love it. I think it's amazing. Dude, my kids like I'm room. Like they're like, Daddy, say it, room, and
Boom.
I'll throw them up in the air, and then I'm like
Jumbles.
shambles. Like,
Good parenting there,
no,
Mark.
it is the coolest. I think it's the coolest fruit in One Piece. We
hmm
yet to know its full capabilities. We yet to know what the immortal
Yeah, and it
surgery
makes people immortal. Come on, dog.
like. And
What
so now
can't
I
this
want to ask
fruit
you
do?
something I saw real quick. How do we know it does that? Now, did the person who wished for this devil fruit, did they wish for an ability to save someone's life? and making them immortal was the only way to do it, or did they want? Was there like a chopper who wanted to save everyone, and this is the fruit that like manifested?
Or the fruit's just that dope. That the fruit's so dope, it's like, huh, I wonder if I can make somebody immortal. Oh, I did. Oh, I'm dead. You
I'm
know what
dead.
I'm saying?
Shambles.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the fruit's just that dope. Like, that
Yeah.
is the ultimate that you could be able to do that with the fruit. So, yeah, man.
Any other
Well,
anime, Law would be the main character.
absolutely. No, no, no. Law would be the big bad, Mark.
Oh, it's
He would be either the friend you made along the way, who is like Piccolo or Vegeta or Broly, like the person that like was an enemy, but now he's your friend, and now he's the strongest
yeah.
person on your team, or he's the big bad guy. So
And again, I know we gotta go, but I stress, I don't know, it's also the limitations of it that it is a room. It's like I can't just I'm in Indy's lobby and I make a room in Marie's wall. It's like there's something about it being in a space that's also just really cool and
yeah,
just really deliberate about it that makes it even just like a doper devil fruit.
I agree. I agree. It's dope. It's dope. And that's why it's both of our number
Both
one.
are
And I'm
number ones.
sure many other people's number ones. But yeah, man, those are our devil fruits. It's a great conversation,
Let
brother.
us know if you agree or disagree.
Yeah, which ones did we forget? Even though I think our lists are pretty good. But thank you, Mark. And thank you, Pop Cult. Thank you for listening. We have a new episode every month. You can find us on all social media at Pop Cult Parent, POPCULTPARENT. Visit us at www.popcultparent.com. Become a member of the Pop Cult at our Patreon, patreon.com/popcultparent, where you can see our full video episodes. Email us at popcultparent@gmail.com. Don't forget to rate us, review, and subscribe. And as always, join the cult. Peace.
Room. Shambles.
Shambles.